Hello out there, all of my empowered IT customers. I hope you're doing wonderful. It's been a while since I've been reaching out to you through video. I regret that. Remember my last video, I had said that I wanted to get to you, another one out to you before Christmas time, and here it is, March already, and I have no excuse other than I've been super busy. Unless you'd believe for an excuse that I was waiting to lose holiday weight. If that works, great. But otherwise, it's just been a super busy time. So it took me a bit to get back out to you. I want to give you some information on goings on here at Empowered IT. Of course, you know one thing already via email that we moved. We're very excited about our new location. We're just a few miles down the road from where we were. We're still getting settled in, don't have all the kinks worked out yet, but very nice newly remodeled space, and the team is happy, and so we're excited to be there, and hopefully you'll have the opportunity to stop by when you're dropping off equipment or what have you. That process in terms of dropping off equipment, we're still working those kinks out. That's one of the areas we're working on, so might be a little bumpy here in the next few weeks, but we'll get it sorted out soon enough. Another thing that's been going on is I think I mentioned to you in one of the videos we're focusing on automation. This is generally kind of lumped into the AI concept, right? It's an AI initiative. But for us, it's truly how we can use automation to create, and you'll know this as our number one core value. I'm sure you've heard me say it, but how we create a greater experience for you, our customers. So that initiative is off and running, and we're working on that. Some people hear automation and they think, gosh, that just means less personal touch. Working with robots, that kind of thing. But again, for us, it's the opposite. It's how can we create more time and be more efficient so that we can have more personal interactions. So more on that topic to come in future months. Next topic, cybersecurity. Can't talk about that enough. And again, it's been a minute, so want to revisit that. The landscape, the cybersecurity landscape, it's being rewritten by AI right in front of our eyes, and it's being weaponized. It's a scary world out there. AI has lowered the barrier of entry for bad actors with unprecedented speed, unprecedented scale, and real sophistication. An example of this is precisely targeted and very personalized email phishing campaigns. Some of you may have experienced this. According to one vendor's research, about 85% of phishing campaigns by bad actors are designed specifically to steal credentials. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. Now there's a couple things for you to do here. And over time, again, many of you know this because you've heard it a lot from me, we've raised what we consider to be the standard, the baseline standard that you have to have in place to protect your business. And there's more to this, but there's some essentials that I want to talk about. One is advanced detection and response. I think I did a whole video just on that concept at one point. It may have been part of another, I'm not sure. But advanced detection and response is the new standard in endpoint protection. It's really shouldn't be an option at this point. If you don't have advanced detection and response, you should get it. We obviously offer standard endpoint security as part of your package. We've been very fortunate that we've had good luck with that. However, I strongly urge you to consider adding advanced detection and response if you don't have that service with us. Advanced email security is another standard that you should have in place. Many of you do have this, but if you don't, you absolutely should. Email security is 100% essential. Again, I just gave you the 85% statistic, but it's 9 out of 10 attacks all come through email. I mentioned that in another video. So you really have to have email security in place. The service we offer is it strips out spam. It detects email, bad payloads in email. It also will look at web links and documents in email and run those through a sandbox to make sure there's no bad payloads in those. And it also gives us alerts on your email tenant. So for example, if an admin account is created on the tenant, we get an alert. That's a lot of what bad actors do. They get credentials, and the first thing they try to do is, create an admin account to take over the tenant. So advanced email security, very important. If you don't have it, please reach out so we can get that added for you. Another baseline security standard is enforced multi-factor authentication, or MFA. If you do not have this, you are inviting the hackers in. You absolutely need to get MFA in place. This is one of the services. It's really no cost. We just enable it on your tenant, so we don't charge you to turn that service on and turn on the enforcement of it. We will give you a document to distribute to your users so they know what to do to be ready for when we turn on MFA and how to use that with their cell phone so that they can log in. And it's really not the inconvenience you think it is. So we absolutely really need to get MFA turned on if you do not have it turned on already. The last piece we'll talk about on this today is Intune. Many of you do have Intune. This is a piece of leveraging Microsoft's Azure Active Directory. It allows us to do things like mobile device management. It allows us to enforce security standards, password policies, things of that nature. And it's a vital important to your security. And the big piece of this is this. And that is, if we have you in Intune, then we can turn on something called conditional access. Conditional access lets us do things like, say, if this machine is not secure because it's running an old operating system, it cannot authenticate. For example, if you're running Windows 10, which parenthetically, if you're still on Windows 10, that machine is not supported by Microsoft, it is not getting security updates, and therefore is not secure. But if you have a Windows 10 machine that tries to authenticate, we can say, hey, you can't authenticate because your machine's not up to date for security. Another important piece that we can do with Intune is called geofencing. So we can say, if you're outside the United States, you can't authenticate. And a lot of bad actors come from outside the United States, right? We can even get more refined than that and say, if all your employees are here in Georgia and they don't travel, we can say, hey, nobody outside of the state of Georgia is allowed to authenticate. So conditional access is super important. This is the next level thing. We got a lot of you out there are enrolled in Intune, but this is a next level security standard that we want to put in place. Now, if you don't have Intune at all, there's going to be a little bit of a cost and an uplift in your Microsoft licensing if you don't have Business Premium. If you have something below that license level, then we've got to get you up to Premium. So there could be a few dollars per mailbox there. If you already have Premium, then you already have Intune. No reason not to get it deployed. It is a small project, as I mentioned. We have to get all the users' profiles enrolled, which means a little time with each user's machine. We have to turn it on, of course, and then we have to set the settings on the back end. So there is a small project. It's not an extensive one, but it is a small project that would have to do for you. But it is money well spent to help keep your environment safer. Now, the cost of deploying some of these services can be offset by reduced cyber insurance premiums. I hope you do have cyber insurance in place. If you don't, We have a partner we work with that can help you through that. We can walk you through an insurability audit and see how you can even maybe save some money using that partner. But some of those services would be offset by potentially lower premiums and being more insurable. So know that cyber insurance carriers are declining or heavily restricting coverage for clients that lack baseline standards, like the ones we've talked about today, like MFA, like EDR being examples. The premiums, they may insure you, but the premiums might be higher. And also know that if you're completing the forms to get cyber insurance, the applications, and you don't have the protections you say you have, they can decline your any claims that you might have to put in to the policy. So really important you have the protections in place. Okay, I have a lot more to say, but I try to keep these short. I'm already at 11 minutes here, so I'm going to sign off here today. If there's anything that Empowered IT can do for you, please reach out to Adam or myself, or let the engineering team know. They'll escalate to us. And I want you all to be well, and thank you again so much for being our customers. We appreciate you greatly. Have a great day.